How can we as individuals become more healthy? The three basics are food, sleep and exercise, though the balance depends on age. As we get older, we tend to need less of all three. Metabolism slows with age, so we feel less hungry. With age we become less active and therefore need less sleep. However, all three basics are required at any age if we are to remain relatively young and healthy throughout our allotted span. For the purpose of this essay, let us assume that you are a young man or woman of about 18 years. You have an interest in sport as well as in academic work, preparatory to employment. You look forward to a long, active, trouble-free, healthy life. No doubt you have been inoculated against the common killers such as typhoid, tetanus, diphtheria etc. Let us also assume that you have been born with healthy genes and have both a normal resistance to disease and a good recovery rate. You were not born with any physical defects or handicaps which require special medical treatment. You have an average to good health record. You wish to keep your health, even improve it. Take food. The temptation is to overeat. Stop when you stop feeling hungry. When this is socially difficult, go without the next meal. What to eat? Try to avoid convenience foods. Keep the intake of carbohydrates, fats and sugar low. Protein builds the body without thickening the waistline. All this of course assumes that a balanced and varied diet is available. Nobody could lecture the Ethiopian or the refugee or the very poor on this subject. When to eat? 3 meals a day should be enough for a young man, 1 too many for an old man. Eating sweets, chocolates, ice creams, cakes etc. between meals can undo all your good intentions. Fresh vegetables, not overcooked, are excellent. If you can obtain fresh food in variety, good. Eat according to the rules, and forget food. And don't forget, ladies, that you also need food. Too much slimming can destroy appetite and lead to the downward spiral of starvation, anorexia. Sleep is even more crucial than food. 8 hours per night for the young person, 6 to 7 for the elderly. A medium to hard bed and circulating fresh air make for the deepest sleep. Most experts advise going to bed seasonably early, say not much after 11 p.m. The late night film or disco should be the exception. A seasonable amount of exercise is essential to everybody. Most young people play sport, often team games, football, basketball etc. in this, plus walking, sunning and cycling keeps the body in tune and sets up the kind of strength and stamina which pays dividends in later life in health. It is a mistake to give up activity when we exchange studentship for employment. All too quickly the body runs to fat. Some sedentary workers are out of breath after climbing one flight of stairs. Strenuous exercise in youth, face down to walking, golf and swimming in later years, goes a long way to prevent heart and respiratory problems. Any normally healthy person, sticking to the above regime, will get healthier and stay that way. Yet, these are 3 final points. The first is to try to learn to kill needless anxiety, and to adopt a positive approach to life. Nobody can predict the future, so day-by-day living, albeit with an overall plan, is required. Worry and depression, i.e. psychological weakness, can be very detrimental to health.